Today, we stand at a crossroads in our nation's history, a Jamaica where too many hardworking people are struggling to survive. A Jamaica where corruption continues to rob the poor of opportunity. A Jamaica where the cost of living rises, hope fades, and ordinary citizens are left wondering when things will finally change. While some grow richer and government buildings rise higher, many families are fighting every day just to put food on the table, pay their bills, and provide for their children. But we refuse to stay silent. We believe Jamaica belongs to the people. We believe every citizen deserves fairness, accountability, and a government that serves the nation before serving itself. This platform is not about politics alone. It is about truth. It is about justice. It is about standing with the people whose voices are too often ignored. We pledge to ask the difficult questions, expose the issues that matter, and shine a light on the stories affecting our communities. We may be one voice, but together we are a movement. Together we can build a stronger, fairer, and better Jamaica. This is our commitment. This is our mission. This is our pledge to the people.
Let us come together as proud Jamaicans.
This is Deeper Jamaica TV. Let's go deeper. Let's seek the truth. Let's stand for Jamaica.
The days seem long. We lift our voices with a hopeful song. Through every struggle, through every pain, God's love and mercy still remain. Open our eyes. Open our hearts, guide this nation back to yours. Oh, deeper, deeper, deeper we go. Deeper in the truth, let the whole world know. Deeper, deeper, let your light shine through. Jamaica, rise up, God is calling you. From the hills to the valleys, from the coast to the town, we stand together, we won't back down. Faith is our anchor, hope is our song. With God beside us, we'll stay strong. One nation, under God, here on Deeper Jamaica TV. We believe that truth matters, people matter, and Jamaica matters. No matter where you're watching from, never lose faith, never lose hope, and never stop believing that a better Jamaica is possible. Together, we will go deeper than the headlines, deeper than the politics, and deeper than the noise, searching for truth, accountability, and solutions. May God bless you, may God bless your family, and may God continue to bless Jamaica. This is Deeper Jamaica TV. Going deeper in the truth.
Deep divers, let's dive deeper into the truth. Deeper Jamaica TV, uncovering the truth, empowering their people. Let's go deeper, Jamaica. Let's find the truth.
Pull back for Hendrick. Now Tanaka quickly on the scene to, well, win it and then lose it. Guimaraes. Pass through, what a ball, Martinelli! In their way around the bend. One from the outside, Germany going well. USA.
17.63 coming home. Solo Black is next. He play now asked to make some ground, possibly 6 lengths.
Evening, I'm Ishmael Douglas and welcome to Deeper Jamaica TV News, Monday, July 13th, 2026. Westmoreland Central MP Dwayne Vaz steps down as deputy opposition spokesperson on land and works to focus on his constituency. And Senator Raman Small Ferguson says private investment must lead rebuilding of Western Jamaica. Also, opposition is calling for stronger legislation to make domestic mediation more affordable and accessible. These and so much more when we return. This is Deeper Jamaica TV. We thank you for joining.
Dr. Brown Arthritis Pain and Remedy Oil. Joint pain, back pain, arthritis slowing you down? Relief is here with Dr. Brown Arthritis Pain and Remedy Oil from Tonian Organics. Discover our full range of natural healing products designed to support your body the natural way. Made with powerful natural herbs to help ease arthritis pain, muscle aches, stiffness, and everyday discomfort. Visit us today and feel the difference. Tonian Organics. Natural healing using alternative medicine to restore, revive, maintain vaginal and erectile health. Men, stop suffering. Get your Men Youthful Restoration Oil for your erectile care. This oil helps improves blood flow, revitalize your skin, helps with penile circulation, and reduces irritation. Women, yes, this is for you. Make healthy vaginal gel your best friend. This amazing product helps relieve vaginal dryness, itching, burning, cracks. It restores elasticity, hyaluronic acid, daily pH balance, and ease menopausal discomfort. Healthy vaginal gel and youthful restoration oil is formulated for a lasting pleasure. All products are clinically tested and formulated by a well-known scientist. Live safe, live easy. This might not work for everyone. Get yours today.
Come back. This is Deeper Jamaica TV. We thank you for joining. And a special welcome to those in the diaspora. We begin with a change in the opposition's parliamentary spokesperson portfolio. Member of Parliament for Western Central, Dwayne Vaz, has stepped away from his role as deputy for opposition on land and works, making way for MP Lothan Cousins. Vaz says the decision will allow him to devote more time and attention to the needs of his constituents. Let's hear more in this report.
Member of Parliament for Westmoreland Central, Dwayne Vaz, has stepped down from his post as Deputy Opposition Spokesperson for Roads and Works. A release from the People's National Party stated that Mr. Vaz indicated that he wanted to focus on his constituency responsibilities. Mr. Vaz defeated the JLP's George Wright in the September 3rd general elections last year.
About the artist, Senator Ramon Small Ferguson says the private sector should take the lead in rebuilding Western Jamaica. He argues that with the country facing ongoing financial pressures, Jamaica must strengthen local investment and economic activity before looking outward for growth. Let's hear more in this report.
Business leader and lawmaker Ramon Small Ferguson believes local private companies are in a position to drive Jamaica's recovery. The economy has taken a significant hit from Hurricane Melissa as well as oil prices due to the war on Iran by the USA. But he said there is now a cautious optimism among business owners.
The private sector appears to be well suited and prepared to collaborate with the government over the course of the ensuing years to seek to bring the economy back to former levels of growth and hopefully surpass those levels of growth. So, the recovery will need to be central to future quarters of growth here in Jamaica.
Mr. Small Ferguson is also the Chief Executive Officer of Barita Investments, and he was speaking at the company's annual general meeting where he was bullish about the value provided to investors by the company, especially in recent years.
Over the last 8 years, minority shareholders have experienced a 7-fold growth in their investment if they had invested alongside Cornerstone as at the acquisition date. And we intend to continue along that pathway of value creation for all the shareholders of Barita.
The senator believes stronger partnership between government and the private sector will help create more jobs, stimulate development across Jamaica and, by extension, the region. And in other parliamentary matters, concerns are being raised about the cost of resolving disputes amongst family and neighbors through mediation. The opposition, therefore, is calling for improved legislation governing domestic mediation. It says that the current process can be costly, and many Jamaicans believe reform are in fact needed to make mediation more accessible and affordable while protecting the families involved. Let's hear more in this report.
Now, the parliamentary opposition is questioning the need to formally regulate domestic mediation, which can become expensive for those involved. That prompted a clarification from the Justice Minister in the House of Representatives this week during the debate on the Mediation Act. Details from Andrew Chisholm.
Mediation comes down to one main objective: helping individuals to settle disputes. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton supported the legislation, pointing out that in 2024, over 33,000 injuries were recorded through the Jamaica Injury Surveillance System. Almost 7,000 were violence-related injuries, which have impacted the health sector.
In public health, therefore, we support the mediation bill that offers an opportunity to change that narrative by creating a structured framework through which disputes can be resolved before they become a crisis. We accept and recognize from our experiences that these disputes start small, starts in the family, in the community, more often than not between persons who know each other, and then without the appropriate intervention escalates to become a criminal investigation, an emergency medical situation, tensions escalate, and indeed people lose their lives.
The proposed Mediation Act seeks to regulate the conduct of mediation, register mediators, and establish a code of conduct through the Mediation Board. For opposition leader Mark Golding, regulating domestic mediation may lead to other challenges.
Regulation comes with costs for those who are regulated. There are fees that have to be paid, there are processes that have to be complied with, there are enforcement costs if it's going to make any kind of sense, and so on. It isn't clear to me what mischief or imperative there is for bringing the practice of mediation domestically into that regulated arena. I'm very wary of imposing any kind of regulatory burden on domestic mediation practices. I think that would be counterproductive if it was to act as a disincentive for people to participate in mediation services.
Justice Minister Delroy Chuck sought to clarify what aspect of mediation would be regulated.
You can practice mediation, and everybody should. But if you're going to charge, you must be certified and registered. So that is the only regulation where persons who charge, they must be certified and on the registry. Anyone else who wants to practice mediation can do so, but they must charge.
Discussion on the Mediation Act is scheduled to end at the next sitting of the House. Andrea Chisholm, TVJ News.
Opposition Representative Will says they will continue to make representation and advocate for legislative changes aimed at improving access to justice for ordinary Jamaicans. And there you have it, guys. That is the news for today, July 13, 2026. We'll be right back with the commentary section. This is Deeper Jamaica TV. Thank you for joining.
KG Shipping and LPK Shipping, from USA to the Caribbean. The most reliable to the Caribbean, we specialize in shipping and freight services from door to door, serving West Virginia, Virginia, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania, and Delaware. KG Shipping and LPK Shipping is your gateway to the Caribbean. We offer our service locally and intrastate. Relax in comfort as we take your shipment from the port to your door. Visit our website at www.lpkshipping.com or contact us at 301-773-5402 or 1876-221-6765. Leave the hassle to us. We ship from a pin to and anchor.
Cecil's Auto Services Limited, 1-3 Fish Lane, Montego Bay, and 6 Lindsay Crescent, Don Robin Avenue, Kingston. Introducing our new cleaning systems, HHO Carbon Cleaner. No need to disassemble engine parts. 20 minutes can clean your engine. Diesel particle filter, engine and the transmission flush. Go Clean, our steam cleaning system. We also offer vehicle diagnostic scans for motorbikes, cars, buses, trucks, trailers, excavators, and much more. Cecil's Auto Services Limited, doing our part in assisting the global climate change. One Love Season to the Bone, your one-stop seasoning. Authentic Jamaican seasoning, low sodium, no MSG, all natural herbs and spices, straight out a yard, all-purpose, chicken, fish, jerk. Available at Broad Meat Food Stores, North Lauderdale, Lauderdale Lakes, Margate, and Pembroke Pines. Key Food Stores, Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Bravo Supermarket, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Palm Bay. FA&M and Price Choice, Miami. Thrifty Food Store, Palm Bay. Food Basket and DNL Supermarket Palm Beach, Festival Margate, and the Centerville Food Store Nassau, Bahamas. Phone 561-946-9941. Email gfedllc@gmail.com. One Love Season to the Bone, your one-stop seasoning.
So flavorful.
And good evening. Many would say good night. It is now 22 minutes after the hour of 7 on a Monday night, the 13th of July. Thank you so much for joining. This is Deeper Jamaica TV. Before I kick it off, Jamaica, she's not here, but let me give her her roses, because without her, there wouldn't be a me. Today is my mother's birthday. She gone palav. I don't know where she gone. She gone about her business. I just fear thing that still. But today is my mother's birthday. I appreciate you, mommy. Thank you so much. I want you they always there for me. So even in a year time, you've always been here for me. Thank you so much, mommy. Big up yourself. Have yourself a great rest of the evening on your birthday. Big up yourself. You know your boy. Yes, it's Mrs. Douglas. She's not a miss. She's a Mrs. Douglas. Mommy, big up yourself. You're probably gone to church. I don't know where you're gone, but thank you so much for loving me. Yes, guys. I would show her picture, but you know how I stay with my parents. I'm very territorial with them and my family. I don't want to show them. I not to want to show them to the media like that, because the media can be a very dark place sometimes. But Samantha, member say send me your picture. Make a big you up, Samantha Wellington. But big up, Beulah, big up. Run one list, big up. Best grandma, big up. Juanita Robinson. Jean Dandy, big up, big up. Kevin Flinch, big up. The people in there asked you last night, Kevin say never there. Benita, big up. Donna Thompson, excavator boss. We are here. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Thank you. Mishidex, what? One Mishidex run here. One Mishidex, never two. A lie? I don't lie. But Joy, thank you so much. I'm going to tell mommy son say happy birthday. I'm going to tell her. But guys, thank you so much. Deep divers, we have a whole heap of things to discuss in the deep divers. We have a whole heap of things to discuss. We're going to kick it off with what Nationwide was saying about what he feels about traffic tickets. Let us take a listen to Nationwide.
When you hear, not for the first time, the number of traffic tickets these taxi operators have accumulated, it tells a story of the rut that transport is in, and has been in for a long time. Where else in the world you could go and hear a taxi operator taxi operators have accumulated individually scores of tickets, 50, 100, 20, only in Jamaica. Only in Jamaica you could hear that, Well, the government has been trying to clear the backlog because it is promising another zero-tolerance approach.
Deep divers, I want to agree with him I want to agree with him of the premise that I don't know nowhere else where just one substrata of motor vehicle operators can get tickets. So I saw them awful. Forgive me. Marcia Way, good evening. I saw them awful because I don't know nowhere else them can always get tickets. So a taxi driver can just get a ticket, and literally 5 minutes later get a ticket for the same thing again, Even if he explains that he just got a ticket for it. It's just yesterday we had a conversation with a young lady, Pansy, and she was saying she just begged them to just have some compassion on her. And them couldn't have no compassion upon her. So you can imagine how them deal with the taxi drivers. And then what they do, they come up with this grand idea. See there? They come up with this grand idea about having an amnesty ever so often to accumulate funding. But I want you guys to remember that the government did in fact say that their intention is to accumulate $1 billion from traffic tickets. The government did say that their intention is to accumulate over the budgetary year, over the budgetary period, 1 billion. So now you'll understand why this fixation on ticketing people. One man will pay $400,000 worth of ticket. One person. See somebody saying here, in England, on a stand, you can't give one person 2 tickets. They won't allow it. They won't allow it. Yeah, give one person 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tickets for the same thing. Come on, man. That is awful. And they do it. See somebody say it here. Them have a quota they have to fill every day. And I believe that. See somebody else. Shona Atkinson is saying, Cheyenne Atkinson is saying, USA have 350 million people. Jamaica will only have 3 million. Why is Jamaica getting so many tickets? People you need to obey the law. No, man, that it don't have nothing to do with obeying the law. I promise you, sometimes them just ticket you over some simple things. No, why would you want to ticket the woman for the I don't remember the name of the thing on her dashboard. And sometimes they don't need to ticket you, but they do. Let us listen to what Cliff Hughes has to say again. I tend to agree with him.
When you hear, not for the first time, the number of traffic tickets these taxi operators have accumulated, it tells a story of the rut that transport is in, and has been in for a long time. Where else in the world you could go and hear a taxi operator taxi operators have accumulated individually scores of tickets, 50, 100, 20, only in Jamaica. Only in Jamaica you could hear that, Well, the government has been trying to clear the backlog because it is promising another zero-tolerance approach.
I think they're doing it on purpose. I think it is a way of scraping and digging money from motorists. And most of the people who own vehicles are not rich people. We're not rich. The people are not. It's not like them have this whole heap of money sit down pan where them can just pay and pay and pay. They get a car out of the convenience. Some of them do it because of them job, like Pansy said last night. So it's absolutely needed. But why would you continuously want a ticket? Some of them police are doing it, I think, just do it for the fun of it. I beg of you guys, take time with the motorists, them, please. Them are people too. I somebody pitney them too. Me I beg you take time with the motorists, them. All right? Officers, take time with the motorists, them, please. Deep divers, we have something to discuss, you see? We are still over nationwide because you see nationwide now. You see nationwide, them always up on the government side now. George Davis this time. Listen to what George Davis had to say. This is what George Davis said.
The bigger picture has to be looked at. If I move in this manner, how much will it damage my country? Is the question every prime minister has to ask, and by extension that prime minister's cabinet. And I'm certain that that's a question Holness would have asked himself, and the cabinet would have asked as well. What is best for the country in this time? So rather than Gaston Brown alone bemoaning on the sidelines of CARICOM, how students, business people, and just regular Antiguans wanting to visit their relatives in the US no longer had that unrestricted privilege, within context, of course. Holness too would have been singing the lament. And if he had done that, you know what you'd have done? There'd be a camp on Hope Road. Daily protests. The government must go. Johnson Smith an idiot to foreign affairs. Because how could they do this thing in the face of the direct US threat? And that's why some people will never and do not exist in a position where they can exert authority over any national process because they lack this.
I tell you, counter nationwide, you know. Counter nationwide. What do you mean we lack this? What do you mean we lack this? Counter nationwide.
Nationwide is on your side.
Counter nationwide. What do you mean? Him continue to talk. I don't know him. I honestly think that this man is doing these things on purpose. You must stand up for something. This is why people have so much respect for Michael Manley. He stood for something. What is this fixation on running off to a foreign land? Yes, enough things not happening at the country. Yes, we understand that. And we agree. But why are you trying to justify the foolishness? The truth is, there are diplomatic principles that you must stand on, George Davis. One of those diplomatic principles are nobody been a lapdog for nobody. Michael Manley would have said he will continue to walk. I'm getting a call, Deep Divers. I'm getting a call. Marcia called me. Sir Marcia, talk to me.
Hey,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, let them go and tell life on US. Follow him, follow hard remarks and I tell life on US, you know.
Me say.
If you learn to enough set of people them that feel trouble, that you see that a blasted liar, you know.
Yeah. Me no know I'm to him. Me no know I'm to him.
Tell life on US. Make him go and tell life on the US. He might touch the right set of people in one way or the wrong set in the next way. When getting just get up with them something they know to come to try to come trap people to make people vote US. Well, I got take away visa and all of them something. If US want to take away visa, you know, US just wait till they reach a airport, you know.
Then I take you away and just boom, then put a stamp in it. Then just go boom and put a stamp in your book and turn your back.
That's all, you know. Because we know to not go like when we really have to. And Mr. May I beg the US government to just come out and set the records. Then the Audrey Marks run or come out and talk and nonsense already. And so then just you see the amount of something with them I said. And you realize US just come out one time and talk to one Jamaica top ranking minister. Reach out to them.
Yes.
Right? And then just done your argument. You see how much lie Chang have here tell. You see how much lie Audrey Marks have here tell. You see how much lie all of the whole of them have here tell. And the US not say nothing. And this blasted off with this liar from nationwide when I nothing to do. A seek relevant come out and tell him lie again. One fool round the United States government. You see?
I wonder if him have visa, why am I going? I wonder if him have visa. Ask him if him have visa.
Me don't know because something in my, but you know one lady said something for our next program today.
Yeah.
Thing there. George Davis today, you know. I pray to Cliff Hughes dead. To Cliff Hughes is secret.
I would have said that. Where's my wait for deadlift?
Tell me something. You can't find any difference between.
I would have said so.
Where this half with where then said you can't find any difference between Mr. Vegas. George
Vegas is a blasted clown.
You can't find any difference between them.
All of them share one brain.
Yes, one brain and him just talking nonsense. The US are gonna run out on him. You wait. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time.
Me really not understand. Yeah.
Yeah. Make George Davis go out. The US are listening, you know, remember I said the US monitor, you know. The US monitor all them programs, you know.
Yes, they do. They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Wish you luck, George Davis. Wish you luck. Wish you luck and plenty blessing.
Yeah, wish him blessing because the last time him say you threaten him. Wish him blessing. Last time him say you threaten him. So wish him blessing there.
Well on, man. Well on. George Davis is blood.
Boy, I get in the calls them thick and fast. Continue.
George Davis yeah. All right, take it easy yourself.
Man, big up. Thank you for calling. Good evening. We have our next number in the Deep Divers. You don't remember the number? I'm put it up on the screen. Thank you for calling. Good evening. Yeah, man, I have another number you can call, man. I'm put it up on the screen now. See it there. But go ahead, talk to me.
Yeah. Here was a while ago on Dan Jackson program.
What did you hear?
The nationwide today that Damon Crawford decided to challenge Mark Open.
I'm going to speak about it a little later from this man. In about 15 minutes, I'm going to speak about it.
You hear about it?
I've heard about it, yes.
Oh my God! What a tragedy, man!
I'm going to speak about
Crawford want to do something?
I'm going to speak about it, man. I'm going to speak about it. I'm going to speak about it. Not to worry.
Oh, man, this is really a tragedy, and I make it look like nothing wrong in challenging someone, and if you can't handle a challenge, you don't deserve to be in a country. Yeah? Okay, on that.
It sounds as if you are a little bit perturbed by it, but it's okay.
You're a bad man because me no like them man way, you know.
What did you say?
I don't like his way at all.
Okay.
I noticed him in the parliament.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed him very closely in the parliament. Some things it's like saying the participate certain things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you have motive behind. Why you don't want to challenge? Why a man have 20? The PM only needs 4 seats, you know. Because I'm sure them hold on to the 28 that right now. So why you don't want to put out a challenge right?
I'm going to set the record straight, man. Not to worry.
Because whenever time this happens, split the party. Because you have a set of people, you know, out there who never support Poland. And them, they are the one who pushing it.
I'm going to set the record straight, man. I'm going to give the facts.
I'm going
to give the facts because I want you guys to, I want you guys to remain focused. So I'm going to set the record straight and I'm going to give you the facts. And then you can understand where it is coming from. All right?
All right, man.
All right. No problem.
Take care.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Good program.
Yes. Yes, deep divers. I want to, just before I touch on that, I know it's a hot topic, but I want to make you aware of something that we spoke about yesterday first, and then I touch on something about Western Jamaica. You remember this? I see it making the rounds. I hear people calling her national hero. I hear people calling her national hero. Let us watch again.
I've always been under the impression that we don't have enough healthcare professionals. We've recently
We have never had enough, sir, and that is a reality.
Yes.
Time gone by, it would have been because we didn't train enough. Then we were training enough, but we're not paying enough, so people were leaving. And people are still leaving. Because I would have articulated in the local space that people don't leave for money only. People leave for opportunities. Yeah. And people leave for some basic things, sir. People leave. I have a child who is special needs. Jamaica can't help me. So I have to go to a country where I can work and send my child into a space that I know they are cared for and protected professionally. Jamaica doesn't offer that. So there are some things. I have my elderly parents who need additional health needs. They can't get that here, and that's the basic.
You see, deep divers, I want to set the record straight on something. Nothing the woman says was a lie. I don't care when nobody wants to. She might have been strong in her utterances, but sometimes you need to be strong in your advocacy. You need to be. Anybody with a child that has some sort of issues can attest to how awful the system is. Anybody that has been sick can attest to how bad and how poor the health system is. Anybody with a child can attest to how classes and how lopsided the education system can be. Anyone, including me. Sometimes even if you have money, it not do nothing for you. I don't have it, but I can tell you. Sometimes even if you have backing, if you don't show up with your backing, you get nothing. She said something, and I want you guys to listen. You see, when she said opportunities, when she said, when you have a child and you want the child to be taken care of professionally, Jamaica doesn't offer that, and it's true. You will have a one person, where they're nice, but they don't have the training, and the system does away with them because they don't have the training instead of trying to train that person. The system is woefully inadequate. So I applaud her for telling it like it is. Make him vex. Make him vex. President of the Nurses Association. Make him vex. I want to show you something, deep divers. Shakshay McCall. Guys, remember the number is on the screen. Remember to call the other number. Shakshay, talk to me. Wagwan.
Ishmael.
Yes.
They say I can't a better person in nurse that talk to.
Yeah, man, I perfect person, man.
He can't say him no, and he can't say no here like how him always a do. You see his face?
Yes.
Look
yes.
on his face.
He was upset.
Me say, man, say, me like the nurse there. That woman, they lick it right on the head. And best believe, I see him way more than do. You woman, right, they know, I tell you, the woman come without no filter. The woman just come to just tell him as oh it is Ishmael, because I saw it go. The woman not skirt on him like the rest of them when they feel like say to a prime minister them afraid to talk. Like a woman licking him can't say no one in a ear.
Yes,
and
man.
Guess what now Ishmael? Whatsoever woman said to him, it is so shame to know say I prime minister you talk to.
Yes.
And then you even how far that the interview they gonna one next country. And him don't rebut, him not try to retaliate back to make it look like a lie. Him keep calm because him know what true. So all health care so good. And Prime Minister now defend certain things, right? They know on the interview. I'm tell you, man, they need more interview like this where when you go there, you can't open him out and chat neither. Me in a class.
All right, mama. All right. See somebody, see Katem said, Katem is saying Nigel Clark left for greener pastures or better opportunity. Nigel Clark, if the finance minister left for opportunities, who are we? Who are we? I want to touch on something that in Westmoreland. I don't know if you remember this. I have to touch on this thing that happened in Westmoreland. In relation, Guyana to build 300 homes in Jamaica. You remember when CARICOM representatives came here, deep divers? CARICOM representatives came here. And what happened when they came here? They came here. Make I find it and I read what it say. Because when they came here in a deep divers, Irfan Ali, the president of Guyana, said that Guyana will build 300 homes. 300 homes. It's not a loan. It's not an aid. It never promised for later. They said they were going to build 300 homes. And them said that to the local media. I wonder who remember that. I should have had the clip. Immediately after the hurricane, the Prime Minister and members from CARICOM, I think Dayton Campbell was also there on that tour. Them go down there and Irfan say I'm gonna build. Irfan Ali, president of Guyana, said I'm gonna build 300 homes in Western Jamaica, which means that 300 families should have benefited from this. Not even the little container house them the people them get. So somebody said I'm gonna build the house and them ready to build the house. What is stopping this government from allowing the people to get this some of them? What is really stopping them? Why the people cannot get the aid? The people them not live anywhere. And somebody come and willing to give. And you are stopping people from getting these things. You should be ashamed of yourself, Prime Minister.
You're not ashamed of yourself. Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I wonder how we are going. Something all right? Something all right, yeah?
Come on, man. Thank you for calling. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Ishmael. How are you doing?
I am well. Omel, you good? You all right?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I asked a question just now. Read the houses promised by the president of Guyana.
Mm-hmm.
When is local government election? Next year, right?
Yes. No,
Yeah, man, the government
2028.
will be-
2028.
All right, so late next year to early 2028, right about the time of the local government election, you're going to see houses after houses after houses. They're going to use that to influence the outcome of the election. I can guarantee you that.
Oh my
But it's a
God, for that
shame
them
though
really do.
that after 8 months,
Mm-hmm.
persons are still living under tarpaulin.
Yes.
Some persons are still. I think even some shelters still have persons occupying them. It's a shame, and I think my personal experience,
Mm-hmm.
and this is my belief, I think that if this storm had impacted Western Kingston, Northeast St. Andrew,
Fix long
Central
time, man. Long
London,
time it fix.
they would have fixed those houses long time. I think it's pure politics, and it's a disgrace. I want to bring something to your attention.
Yes.
The former permanent secretary in the Ministry of Education, I think her name is Grace McLean.
Yes.
There was a case where I think they said 124 million.
Yes, I remember that. I remember that.
Yes. What is the latest on that case?
You know, I need to dig deeper into that case because the last I heard, I think she was interdicted, and then after interdiction, I didn't hear anything further about
Is she still if she's still getting a salary each month as permanent
I
secretary?
don't know. I cannot confirm.
Okay.
I'm going to look into it for you. I'm going to look into it for you.
And also the gentleman from NWC, I think his name is Barnett. I think he had some issues with the IC as well. I know he was placed on administrative leave. So I'm not sure if he's back. Or if
He's not back. He is not back.
He's not back.
No, he's not back.
But you know, if he's receiving a monthly salary.
Yes. NWC are currently paying 2 persons for the same job.
And these are the things that the media need to highlight. They want to cause a division in the PNP.
Thank you. I soon touch on it, man. I soon touch on it.
These are the things. Yeah, man, I continue listening, man. Good program. I like it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Remember to share it, guys. Guys, I'm asking you to remember to share the live to one person that you know. I'm asking you to share the live to one person you know, just one. Tell this story of Deeper Jamaica TV to just one person. To just one person. I'm asking you to just share it with one person. Many people don't know that Deeper Jamaica TV is on. Share it with one person. Let us continue with what's happening in Western Jamaica. These are the things we should highlight. These are the issues. Big up yourself, Tamika. I see you. Big up some taps and some roses, Tamika. Me attorney in training. These are the things we should highlight. Can you believe almost 9 months, going on to 10 months? Going on to 10 months, deep divers. Somebody promised to build 300 homes for 300 families. If we're talking about 300 families, on average of 2 persons, on average of 3 persons per family, and 900 people that, you know. And 900 people that off the top, you know. That's almost 1,000 people, you know. All right, you know. And then they're going to give 5,000 houses to separate people. That's 6,000 people. That's 6,000 families. And if we do the same thing, 6 trees, 18,000 people automatically would have been catered for. This government really don't care for true. Simple mathematics show you that on average about 20,000 people could have been covered before we reach month 9. The man willing to build back 300 houses, and you don't want to give the people those things. So the caller is in fact onto something. The caller said in 2027 going to 2028, you're going to see how much house and container drop. Because I vote him and look for true. It's not about the well-being of the people. How unfortunate it will be if this is the truth. How awful. It would be. See, Andrea Burke is saying, Ishmael, an overseas company wanted to give Nikisha some homes too, and Andrew didn't sign the paper. If that is ever found out to be true, may I tell you, man. If that is ever found out to be true, these people, that's why the woman beat him with our words, them man. These people have no heart. These people are shameless. This is awful of them. And this is what I'm going to take to segue into the next issue. Because the truth is, I know enough of you got upset with me now, but I'm going to say it. The truth is, because of sensationalism, many of us is the next broad brush issue we look at. We don't dive deep enough into these issues. The minute we see a headline or we hear something that might be true, even if it is, and we have so many issues now happening, we choose to look at the very next headline. What is the next headline now? What is the next headline? Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. The next headline. Brought to you by BOJ, who is supposed to be a former member of parliament for the People's National Party. Dwayne Vaz confirms bid for PNP Region 6 chairman. That's where it's coming from. So BOJ is reporting that Dwayne Vaz is going to run for Region 6 chairman. See it there? BOJ. BOJ is saying it. Who is BOJ? Come on, man, we could think about these things. We focus on sensationalism too much. Look at this. Dwayne Vaz, a sitting member of parliament, former, I would have said it in the newscast, former deputy spokesperson for Land and Works. He's no longer the deputy spokesperson, and now he is going to run internally for chairman of Region 6. Why is that necessary? No. When you have things to do in your constituency, you are look for run for Region 6. The same as the people them we are run for look for Nana House, Damian Dwayne Vaz. Then no live nowhere, Dwayne Vaz. In your constituency, them no live nowhere. Andre say now come back down a your constituency because of what happened to him in your constituency. But no, you are saying that you're going to run for Region 6 chair. Politics cannot be the only thing that we think about. The people matter too. The people matter as well. And it hurts. You know why? Several MPs reportedly back Colin Hitchman for Region 6 chairmanship as leadership contest intensifies. This is unfortunate because you see this guy named Colin Hitchman, he succeeded Dwayne Vaz when Dwayne Vaz lost 10 of 10 in the local election, as well as his seat. He succeeded him. And out of the 10, he won for the local government election as chairman. He won 6 of 10. We're just talking facts now. He won 6 of 10. And BOJ is saying that Dwayne Vaz is going to run for Region 6 chair. So there is a school of argument to say Dwayne Vaz has an ulterior motive. Look what upset. Look what is very upsetting now. Let me play it for you. Let me play what is very upsetting now. Let me play what is very upsetting. Listen to this, deep divers.
If it's news, it's
Nationwide News understands that the resignation of Dwayne Vaz as deputy spokesman on roads and works is the early move in what's expected to be a long race to elect the next leader of the 88-year-old People's National Party PNP. It is widely expected that Mark Golding will face a challenge for the post of president when the PNP puts the leadership issue to a vote at its annual conference in September 2027. The main challenge to Golding is expected to come from MP for Northwest St. Catherine, Damian Crawford. More in this report from George Davis.
The PNP's lost to Wholeness's JLP in the general election held on September 3, 2025, had a discombobulating effect on many in the Mark Golding-led party. And over 10 months since the defeat, equilibrium continues to elude those who were certain Mark G would lead the orange takeover of Jamaica House. Our sources tell us that since Wholeness completed his triple last September, there has been a growing sentiment inside the PNP that Mark Golding missed his chance to lead the country and must make way for a new comrade leader. And it's on the back of that discontent that Damian Crawford has been quietly building a coalition that his supporters hope will design and execute a successful tilt at the PNP presidency come September next year. Our sources say Crawford, who in recent years has been cast by the PNP as the hype man in chief wherever a comrade needs a boost at a political meeting during election season, is ready to shed that image and relinquish that role. Crawford, we are told, can count on the support of at least 12 of the 28 MPs on the opposition benches. We've been told that his growing support has spooked the Golding camp. And that's what we've been told contributed to the decision by Central Westmoreland MP Dwayne Vaz to remove himself from the slate of deputy opposition spokespersons. Vaz is a key ally of Damian Crawford. The PNP issued a terse statement last week saying Dwayne Vaz relinquished his duties as deputy spokesman on roads and works to focus on constituency responsibilities. But it's understood that Vaz expected to be promoted to the job of spokesman on roads and works following the resignation of Richard Azan. Azan had come under fire inside the PNP for failing to highlight what the PNP views as the shortcomings of Portfolio Minister Robert Morgan. Vaz is understood to have been told by Golding that he would not be promoted and that his time was best spent focusing on his constituency. That, we understand, was what prompted Dwayne Vaz to walk away. Vaz's allies say the second-term MP was victimized. They say Mark Golding would never promote him to the full spokesman role, as doing so would give a Crawford ally a national platform to speak on issues. On the weekend, there was a flurry of activity on PNP platforms across social media, with the looming Crawford-Golding battle and the attendant collateral damage being the main topic of discussion. That activity was fed by a story carried by BOJ TV that Vaz would be challenging a Golding ally, Colin Hitchman, for the leadership of the PNP's Region 6. That declaration has prompted a flurry of criticism of Dwayne Vaz by some comrades who are upset at what they say is his attempt to destabilize a region that has regained its luster as a bastion of PNP support under the guidance of Hitchman. George Davis for Nationwide News.
What is there left to say? You know what is there left to say? This is nothing more than a targeted approach of a distraction. This is nothing more than a distraction. Let me tell you why I see it as a distraction. It is a distraction, deep divers, because it's every 2 years you challenge for the leadership. Every 2 years. Is year one Why is year one? Because in the political year, they re-elected Mark Golding as party president. Now, many may say they are moving from early. Fine. Let me tell you why this is a distraction. If this weren't a distraction, why would you have nationwide carry this the news? Nationwide is widely regarded as an ally of the government. So if you really think about it, it has to be a distraction. Thank you, Veronica. There is no vacancy at the national conference in September. I don't know, but there is no vacancy. It's not an election year internally. It's not an election year. So here are some facts. Mark Golding took over the party following a dismal loss in 2020. Mark Golding took the party following a dismal loss in 2020. All of this is publicly known. Immediately following the loss, what is wrong with this thing? What is wrong with this thing? Sure. Forgive me, guys. May I try fix this TikTok thing? But it now unable, just as unable to verify. Come on. Me lucky off, you know. Oh, thank you. Mark Golding decided that he's going to try to fix the party. He faced his first election by way of the local government level. When the local government election came about, come the man, we're thinking critically now. When the local government election came about, may I show you that this is nothing but a distraction. Up to now, nobody can say who win the local government election. Up to today, nobody can say who won the local government election. I dare anyone to challenge me. Nobody can say who legitimately won the local government election. PNP, the People's National Party, say it is a tie. Electoral office say, by way of a technicality, it is a technical tie. The government say them win. Then the opposition say them never win. Nobody can say they won local government election. Even though it was clear. Fine. After the local government election, last year was the national election. The People's National Party went to the national election with 14 seats. 14. When they went into the national election with 14 seats, they went up against a Goliath of a number, a mammoth number of 49 seats. After the dust settled, originally it was 29-34. Originally. After the recount, it became 28-35. Tell me a lie, tell me, am I lying, deep divers? Here are some more facts. Who was the president that gave Dwayne Vaz a chance to run again in Central Westmoreland? A facts alone we are talking now. Who was the president, when Damian Crawford got an opportunity to run again in St. Catherine. Facts alone we attack. Who was the president that had a whole heap of what they call new breed of MPs, including my friend Isat? Who was the party president? Who was the party president? And now we are hearing of a challenge when there is no outright vacancy, a distraction, nothing more than a distraction. We should be able to not feed in to sensationalism. We must be able to not feed into sensationalism. And what is so disappointing is the things that George Davis is saying. The things he's saying. As if somebody in the party is talking to him. Like somebody literally call phone and say, all right, at this a go on. Ray, X move. The king move, yaso. The rook come back, yaso. The queen gone in a position. The knight gone over there, so. I'm speaking in chess language. It is disheartening. Thank you for calling. Good evening. Big up, Carpenter. What go on?
Yeah, well, yeah, brother. As me I listen to you, brother, with do one
Mm-hmm.
and Jamaica when you know if I go on away, we look at we you observe it. I don't know if you know this.
Yes.
Observing time, the Prime Minister side, there's something that's wrong. There's always something that's come up. It's like you take our pressure off of him.
Mm-hmm.
That's somebody that talk about you observe it. Yeah, you know,
yeah, man, may I hear you, man? I don't even know.
So I say, to me, I want to input on my understanding. There's something wrong with Jamaica, brother. Something wrong somewhere down the way. Something wrong. I don't know about it, but you know what father gonna do. I know what father gonna do for what. To me, something wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell the reason why I'm saying something wrong somewhere. All right. You observe when time PMP in a power. You know, PMP does something that's wrong. Because some people jump out a minute from PMP when some PMP does something wrong.
I agree with you.
You remember one time I remember the gas riot?
I remember that. I remember that as a child. Yes.
And you observe so many different things. This someone come and put 20% PMP.
Yes.
Before a finance minister angry. You do it short, you do it, you clap couple months after angry. I observe nobody at all said nothing about it. You observe it?
Yeah, man.
So many different things that you see the government are here. And nobody at all can talk about it. What do you think people come out and process? And you observe so that not even the friends are not to make a lot of people. So if you observe it, a lot of things happen in Jamaica and right where the poor after the people are feeling that things are happening. Look at the storm come and much people mash up the come to place.
That is what we should focus on. People are dead and we are discuss power struggle. It can't make sense. It cannot make any sense.
Brother, to me, I tell you that God love me. I feel it too. So
see it there?
That's facts. Right now, me can tell you.
Thank you so much.
It's a man. It's a man get 1 youth or 2 youth.
Yeah.
If you don't have guts and know you stand for not Jamaica, your heart will survive. Never tell us straight that it is. Your heart will survive. You understand what I mean? Doesn't maintain a certain town is a hard. And me tell you something. The major thing I observe is that things in place proper for Jamaica people. And that me believe in for. Everything is going their way, down there, doing theory, and every time you have to take years. Look at the tax. Look at the farmer. This whole thing. That people feel like on this. Even look at people that they're farming. The people that are selling like animal. Guess what?
Yes. Yes.
You know, observe it. It's a trend. The man people put it down and people are learning. People need, you know what, promoter. People need to tap one for more. Labor and PMP, one for efficient for the country. The people in general. People tap, but that was what labor and PMP. One for efficient for the country.
Respect, big brother, respect. You see, deep divers. There are so many pressing matters. There are so many pressing matters at hand. There are so many pressing matters at hand now. This should not be one of them. People still living outside. This should not be one of them. We have a health sector that is crumbling. So much so that the health minister decides to go back to Cuba, go get little nurse to come back to come alleviate some of the issue. This should not be one of them. And I'm going to say it, I bet you that Damien is going to deny it. Because it may very well not be true. I'm not saying that it is not, but I'm saying it probably isn't. And it's just much to do about nothing. I'm getting a call. Thank you for calling. Good evening. Thank you for calling. Good evening. Talk to me.
Evening.
Yeah, man. Talk to me. Walk on.
There, I know.
All right. Yeah, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, go on. It's so the worry about thing you go on JLP.
Mm-hmm.
No, them I use the little PMP thing of the shock. The shock.
I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah, who it's where the station I spread the argument.
Thank you. Thank you.
But so much that distraction. So people must get wise up and stop. Pay attention to that.
Come on, man.
I use it as distraction and we must wise up and don't make it be causing a problem in the PMP.
Yeah. Benzi, have come over YouTube.
People must understand it. They use it as a distraction. And it's time to learn and don't pay it no mind.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, man. I agree with that. Thank you so much, Big Boss.
So we need to wise up. We need to come out of the argument.
Yes.
The people then.
Yes.
Know to them to stop follow it up and stop arguing over it.
All right. I appreciate that.
It's a distraction.
Yes, that is so true. Thank you so much. Listen, let me be abundantly clear. Nothing is wrong with having aspirations. Nothing is wrong. Ambition it name. You're supposed to have ambition. Nothing is wrong with having ambition. Nothing is also wrong with articulating your ambitions. Because none of we not come here as no rock. We not come here for stay 20 years. Hold on, let me just put it in. Hold on, let me just put in the thing. Yeah, I have to be switching the connections. I have to be switching the connection because of Go ahead.
Ishmael.
Yeah.
Evening, my brother. I'm blessing to the people in the chat.
Yeah, man.
No, you see, one of the things when me in the United States looking for, the people in Jamaica pay attention to the wrong thing.
Yes.
And listen what me I say to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're nobody talk about the water system.
Amen.
Drinking water me I talk about.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Now we have more problem with drinking water than anything else. Right now you have places where they have no pipe water. And them not talk about that.
Yeah, them a make PNP internal issues if there is any.
We need to leave that alone and pay attention to how we're gonna get water in pipes. You understand what I say to you?
Come on.
We need to pay attention to the medical system. You know how much people live in America would like to come home, come spend if it's even 6 months. And the same service where you hear the lady say we don't have in Jamaica. We need to pay attention to get those services in Jamaica. You see what I say, Ishmael?
I agree.
No, you have people do not have houses in a Westmoreland.
I was just speaking about it.
Yeah. These are things where the people in Jamaica for really push the issue and stop pay garbage, rubbish alone. You understand?
I agree with you.
They need to ask question. One to the bus them where you hear them spend $1.4 billion upon last year. Where them there? The issue I reach them right now with car seat and ticket and all of them things there. That is more issue.
Thank you.
You don't believe so?
Thank you.
Believe so, Ishmael?
No, man, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Political ascendancy cannot be the order of the day now. And we know that. We
need to really pay attention to other things wherein people need to really get more pay for the money, for the work where they do. We have followed a lot of stuff from out of the United States, but the main thing we not follow, we need jobs. Them locked down the sugar factory them in a St. Thomas from 2013.
Yes.
And them do not create no job for over 400 people who used to depend on the factory.
Yes.
About that.
We are very limited as it relates to.
These is things that the people them need for program. As we mentioned to you last night, you now do the job. We need to find a way to get rid of the man them who in charge because they're not doing the job.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Full time Ishmael. We stop
man.
pay attention to negative stuff. Who are running up here that not have nothing to do? We need water in a pipe now.
I agree with you.
We need healthcare system to really help. Like copy one hospital from the United States and say, hey, no matter which part of Jamaica we have put it, we have beef up this one hospital. They can have the same similar system like United States.
Yes.
That's what the people need to pay attention to. You get sick in the night, you can pick up the phone and call emergency number, you get an ambulance that dispatch to you. And then instead of spending money for helicopter to go fight Jamaican people, buy 2-year ambulance.
Them now look on them thing
and use the same here JDF people for dispatch them in time here ambulance can reach a certain area. Oh, my son, Chief.
No, man, yeah, makes sense, man. Yeah, makes sense.
That's what we need to pay attention to.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, big boss.
We don't need no armor car. We need here ambulance.
Yeah, man. You are spot on, big brother. Big up, sir, Sir G.
Train the people and they fly the helicopter if we don't have no fire department pilot.
Yeah. And them thing that we feel focus on, we are focused on who want lead place and them thing they are distraction. We not depend on that.
That's what we would have liked to see. We need our post office system up and running again like it used to be when telegram man come 1976 come deliver one telegram to you. You understand what I say to you?
Yeah. All right, big boss. Appreciate it.
My boss.
Yeah.
We need to pay attention to the things that we need to improve. We are copy a lot of things from America. We need to copy the right thing.
That is true. All right, big up. Yes, sir, Conrad.
Hello.
Yeah, man, we're hearing you. Talk to me.
Good evening.
Yeah, man. How you do? Talk to me.
You smell?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you. We're hearing you. We're hearing you loud and clear.
Yes. Okay. One of the things that you have to understand is that people are in media to carry information. So if a media house gets certain information from whatever source, they're going to basically make a story out of it. It is but what the caller just say now, it is the people's duty. That is what the people should be focusing on.
Yes.
To basically push the narrative to make for a better Jamaica. What I will say is that the People's National Party has a process as to how they go about dealing with their leadership issue.
Yes.
One, you can no longer challenge from the floor. Therefore, there is a process of nomination, and I forgot the day that the nomination is normally open for persons to put their hat in the ring for vice president.
2 weeks before
2
weeks before election day.
Nomination. Last time there was a resolution adopted by the PNP to have a stay of execution for at least 2 years. I think now that so there could not be a challenge, for example, last year or so.
Yes.
So there is a situation where you can do it this year. So I wouldn't lose a lot of rest over that, because if somebody is interested, then certainly we will see the nomination. Frankly speaking, I believe that it is a suicidal mission.
Yes.
Because what I would encourage the 28 member of parliament to do is to hunker down on their constituencies.
Yes.
And ensure that they offer great representation, because I have persons who are out there. I get calls.
Yes.
And from time to time that some of these very people are not being seen in their constituency, and they need to be there even much more often. So I believe that it would be better for them to focus their attention there. But as I said before, I totally agree with the gentleman, your last caller.
Yes.
That what should happen, what the Jamaican people should be focusing on, and indeed members of the People's National Party, supporter, should be focusing on holding the Andrew Holness government to book, right? In terms of, as you pointed out, people who are still on the tarpaulin.
Yes.
The hospital situation, healthcare is in a very perilous state.
Yes.
Housing for people.
Yes.
And indeed, the major elephant in the room as well, this whole business of corruption.
I am happy you touched it.
I urge you to do it.
I am happy you touched it.
My friend, nobody can do it for tonight. But
I am happy. I am going to touch it a little bit, man. I am going to touch it a little bit, because for informational purposes, deep divers, Conrad, I want you to talk about it. I wish you could be there tomorrow. The Integrity Commission will have its first press conference tomorrow. The Integrity Commission will have its first press conference tomorrow. Following that, there is expected to be a tabling of one of the reports. That's all I'll say.
Absolutely, my friend. I will join you tomorrow, and we will develop more on this. But I'm saying that the first paragraph in the report from the chairman's report, very, very, very instructive. I don't know if a lot of people paying attention to it, but where she mentioned the challenge in the court. And what she's saying really and truly is that these people are really wasting time, because the report is of such that they are solid And what you're doing when you
Evidence-based,
take the Integrity Commission to court and its leadership is really tie down the commission and prevent them from get on with the business of prevention, of investigating corruption.
So great one. So great one. I put it to you. Great one. And deep divers, that this is in fact a tactic because they know that the IC is trapped for resources. So tie them down in the court so they don't have any time to finish the other investigations. That is my argument and that is my assumption.
Good. I hope your listeners are hearing you very clearly, Ishmael, because I'm not hearing you really clearly, but I'm sort of picking up reading between the lines to what you're saying.
All right,
but
continue.
It's important. It is very important that you don't lose sight, because you also have to bear in mind that the particular media house and personnel that carrying the story, they are friendly. Let's call a spade a spade.
Yes.
They are friendly to the government and the governing Jamaica Labour Party.
Yes.
So therefore, they have a vested interest in sensationalism. So they will basically get a little story and twist it and plot it as much as possible, right? Even the situation down in well, I don't even want to give legs to some of the things, but there are just so many misinformation that is thrown around, and we are missing the main points. A minister of government still sit in the cabinet after weeks after he was recommended to be charged by the Integrity Commission. And what he did, instead of basically take away himself, he followed his leader and basically take the commission to court.
Follow
These
the
are
leader.
The things that are happening. We still have a situation where, as I had Fitz Jackson as my guest in studio today, we still have a situation where the opposition and the people of Jamaica have been calling for the MOU to be made public and the CCN matter. And today the government is not even paying us bad mind. Not even paying us bad mind to make that up.
They've not pay mind much less better. Yeah, continue.
You know,
Continue.
So we have to take stock at these things. And again, as we always said, that when we highlight these things, it's not about partisan issue. It's about governance issue. Governance issue is about you keeping yourself above the fray.
Yes.
Governance issue is you use the resources properly to ensure that you have better health care for the people.
Yes.
Governance issue is about you using the donation that is given by our diaspora people.
Yes.
To benefit the people who have suffered from the massive hurricane. Those are really governance issues.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
And before I leave, a number of persons have been calling my program, and since I raised it there, since it was open there on the program, I got a lot of call off here. People are saying that although the government policy is to say that there's school fee, if you can't afford it, you shouldn't pay none. So in other words, they're saying it is free.
Yes.
But what is happening is that a lot of our children are not allowed to graduate because they owe school fee. Now, if you're saying that they can go to school, and if they don't have it, they don't have to pay the school fee.
Yes.
Just today I received a message from someone I know well.
Yes.
Who has a child that attends the Queen's School, and he's telling me that not only that the child is not allowed to graduate, but a number of students are not allowed to participate in certain extracurricular activity.
Because you not pay?
If they don't pay the fee.
Pay which fee though? So, which fee? Because these schools are public schools, so which fee them talking about?
The school fee, what is called the or what they call it? They call
Ancillary
it
fee?
a contribution. The contribution, as it were. I'm getting the complaint out of Northeast Manchester. I'm getting it in Deeper Manchester itself.
If you have a guest, if you have a guest,
as I said, I get it about Queen's School today.
if you have a guest, Conrad, that is willing to talk to Deeper Jamaica, please pass them on. Because I will raise high water. I will raise holy water on this. I have been monitoring it, but because I don't have no evidence, why I leave it alone.
Well, I can tell this. I have raw evidence. Raw evidence.
We need to talk.
Because I'm telling you that one at more than one.
Mm-hmm.
But I just say for the purpose of the discussion that at least one parent spoke to me today, right? And this parent is a parent of a student of the Queen's School in St. Andrew.
We are going to get to the bottom of this. We are going to do some real deep diving and get to the bottom of this, Conrad. Thank you so much.
That's what absolutely. We do real work around here.
Yes,
we're not
man.
twiddling our thumbs and so on, and we're not touching on anybody. We speak.
No, man, we're not depend that. All right.
Respect.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Blessings for the call. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Bye-bye.
The only person on mainstream radio that is willing to stand out and speak truth to power. I can't swear for nobody else. But Conrad is willing to stand alone. Yes, deep divers. So I want you to focus on what matters. This issue in relation to what is happening in the People's National Party is not what matters. I can promise you that. Leadership, yes, the intention is to gain state power. The People's National Party do want to form government to fix the country. But I can promise you that is not what matters right now. Advocating for the Jamaican people is what is of paramount importance right now. I can promise you that. Don't allow no one, nothing to deviate your attention to something else, especially a station that is funded and sanctioned by somebody that is a part of a government board that was taken here and given a seat by the Prime Minister, especially them. No one. Deep divers are beginning to like you up the live and tell one person to come to Deeper Jamaica TV at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Just send it to one person tomorrow. That's all I'm asking. Send it to one person. We had a good show today. We had a very good show. Thank you so much, deep divers. And remember, do not be distracted. We have work to do. Let me repeat. Do not be distracted. We have work to do. Thank you so much, deep divers. Thank you so much. And remember, our intention is to continue to speak in truth to power while we continue the mission of rescuing our island called Jamaica. I see you tomorrow for yet another show. Thank you so much, deep divers. Take care.
Welcome to Deeper Jamaica, where the headlines don't stop at the surface, where the facts matter, where the people have a voice. Let's dive deeper.
Jamaica, where the headlines don't stop at the surface.
You don't ever do that, member. Marshall, please. Angela Brownberg,